We are Ham Radio. Welcome back, everybody. It's Freddie Mac, your Ham Radio Crusader, and I'm back with another video for an unboxing. I have been approached by the TIDRADIO Radio Corporation of China, I guess, and they said, "Hey, the new TD-H3 is out. You wanna review it or what?" So I'm like, well, sure, okay, yeah. Did you make it better? They didn't directly answer that question, but I've seen others on YouTube reviewing this same radio. I guess you can only guess what it is. It just came in recently, so let's unbox it, do some power tests, some other stuff. Let's do a little eval, shall we? They sent me along this document that I'm going to share with you also that lays out what's new about it, what maybe features they've fixed, added, etc. It's their words, not mine. We'll see what I can test, and we'll go from there. So, without further ado, let's take a look. And here it is. The white package in all its Chinese adornments. These little circles. I'm not sure what it is. So here is the Unboxinator 3000, and we're going to make the first incision directly down the sternum. Oh wow, we cut right into the box. That's a brand new blade, y'all. Dude. Yeah, TID Radio. Here it comes in all its TID Radio goodness. And it does come with these free smashed corners in shipment. Thank you, China. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Where's the lid? Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Maybe I should back out just a little. Nah. Ooh, there it is. Smaller than before. Right on top, we get this nice little plastic business card. TID Radio, download, user manual, program software, product operation video at www.walkietalkiesoftware.com. They stole my idea for the website. And on the back is the Facebook moniker for TID Radio and a phone number to call them on WhatsApp, because that's really secure. There's the TD-H3 user manual. Oh, color pictures this time. Yeah, might have been last time for all I know. But I'm not going to sit and read that for you because I think you know what we're getting at here. We've got an antennae. We've got a radio. We've got, what do we got here? Power brick, a USB cable, C-type. Okay. One of the better looking antennas they've issued, sold, what have you. SMA female, says 400 to 470, 136 to 174 megahertz. Dual band, screw on antenna. Belt clip, metal, yep, it's the metal base, 2 screws. Goes on to the radio. We'll see if it goes onto the battery or not. Yeah, old arthritic hands. That was a great idea, y'all. Drop charger. Some people call it a cradle charger. This one would be more appropriate to be a cradle charger because the radio looks like a little baby. Okay. It's not really heavy. I wish a lot of the manufacturers would just take all this unused metal around the world and make a nice heavy base so this thing wouldn't just fly away everywhere. They're really, really light. They need to have a little weight to them to keep them from sliding around. C-type plug on the back. That's what we like, because we got a lot of those. Desktop rapid charger, input 5 volts, output 5 volts. Input is 2000 milliamps, output is 500 milliamps, so half an amp out. Oh, see, batteries attached again. From what I understand, when I went to ship a walkie earlier in the year and a mobile radio later, they always ask, does it have a lithium batteries in it, or does it have a battery, period? And I'm like, well, yeah. Is it attached to the device, or is it separate from the device? I'm like, well, it's attached. They said, okay, so it doesn't cost extra. I'm like, I'm not sure what the significance of that is. Maybe you can let me know down in the comments, because they're really cracking down on how much they'll charge you if there's a battery in it or not. wrist strap, and box. So, woohoo! Oh, not a bad looking little thing. It's about the size of a UV5R that I have right here for comparison. Just roughly the same size. So let's put the antenna on here. Very close, only TIDRADIO TD-H3 has a bigger screen. Smaller buttons, bigger speaker maybe. No, about the same. Of course, this has a dead battery? No. Monochrome display, dual watch. Ah, color screen. And a nice, semi-pleasant voice. You can see there the comparison of what we have and what we're dealing with. Let's see, there's the Bluetooth. Channel mode. Channel mode. Frequency mode, aka VFO. Oh, well, we might as well get this out of the way. Okay. Now I'm in need of refreshment. Anyway, let's go through this together, shall we? Bandwidth wide. Squelch, power, transmit power. So let's see if we can change that to low. Thank you. Power save, step, backlight. We're going to change that backlight right now to continuous. And we're going to leave, well, let's turn that beep off too. Box level, we're not going to be messing with. Timeout timer. You know me, I'm a long-winded son of a gun. We're going to turn that right off. D-weight. Not sure what that is. Receive DCS, receive CTCS, transmit DCS, transmit CTCS. We're going to change that to, whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going to change that to 100.0 so we can test it on the All-Star node. Voice on, we'll leave her on for now. Okay. Transmit select main, yeah. Scan on, add on, scan mode. FM direction maybe? No, I can't remember what that is. That's the memory display, frequency, name, frequency, or the name. We're going to go with name. Name. Busy channel lockout, auto lock. If you want to automatically lock the keypad direction for a repeater, we don't need one right now. That's the offset. The memory channel that we can save it to or delete. Alarm mode. I don't know why these walkies have to have alarms. You can seek CTCSS, maybe pull out a transmission, pull the CTCSS code out of a transmission that's going on around you. This comes in handy from time to time, trust me on this. And you can also seek DCS tones, which I never really had that in the past, I don't believe. I always had CTCSS. This could be handy as well. That's a tail message. No, not a tail message. That's the squelch tail coverage, I think, if you want to eliminate it or not. Roger beeps. Somebody's going to ask, so we're going to see what these tones are. That's menu 31. Remember that. Okay, and that's a repeater tone. If you need a repeater access tone, language is in English. Hopping RX. You know, I should really learn what that means. Hopping RX. Hopping receive. What is that about? Let me know down in the comments. Reset the VFO. Nope. Synchronize on. Nope. Push to talk ID. I'm not doing that. DTMF. Automatic number ID at repeater state. I think. Can't remember what that stands for. Repeat RL. Version. We're on GMRS 240321. Now, you've seen it here first. This says GMRS version. I did not know what version I was getting. They just said, hey, you want to test this? And I'm like, yes. Here it is. I'm sure you can unlock it into any version just like the TD-H8. Breath lead. We know what that means now. And what that means is if you've got your screen set to turn off, like just to go blank to say battery after a certain amount of time, these LEDs, one of them or both of them will blink every 5 seconds or whatever you set it to. So he's like, hey, I'm still on over here, so don't forget to turn me off before you go to bed, Fred. I've drained the battery on many a walkie just by leaving it on all night next to my chair. Power on message right now is the icon. You can change it to off or a message. I'm going to leave it at icon. Mic gain is at 5. I love that mic gain's in the menu. That's a great little feature to have. Yeah. Let's go back. Scramble off. We do not use scrambled signals in America. Decode code off. Not sure what that is right off the top of my head. AM band off. We're going to turn that on because I'm betting that's aircraft receive. DCD off. Not sure. D hold off. DRSP null. 200. You want to transmit on 200? Well, sure I do. What? Who are you, you silly Billy Gumdrop? 350? No. 500? No. Bandwidth wide. All right, we're back to the beginning. So let's get out of that and let's type in, let's see if it'll take a ham frequency. And it will transmit on it. So let's go for 4. Okay, I thought I've got it on low, wide, VFO. Let's go down to B.
Menu.
Get out of the menu.
Channel mode. Frequency mode.
Will not transmit frequency mode. Alright, so let's turn the Bluetooth
Menu.
on. Oh, push and hold the blue button. Got me the Bluetooth moniker to turn on. Let me grab the old cell phone and see if Oddmaster is installed. So let me get me out of the picture here. Connect Bluetooth. I love the way it lags. Okay, connected. We're going to select the model, TIDRADIO TD-H3. We're going to go with GMRS and let's read it. Really acts like it doesn't want to do that. So let's change this from TD-H3 to just plain old TD-H3. Guess we're not reading that one. TD-H3 ham. Guess we're not reading that one. Well, those are our only TD-H3 choices, so let me try this. This has worked before. Select model, TIDRADIO, TD-H3 GMRS, and read. Nope, not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. This software in this Bluetooth feature on this phone app is the jankiest I have ever seen. Let's see what happens. One last try. Network request failed. I'm going to give them one more last benefit of the doubt. Restart the app and restart the radio. And it says I'm welcome, but am I? Don't know what that network request was all about. I'm sure they're trying to hack Apple right now or something. The devices are literally next to each other, less than an inch. What's up with this? Okay, fail. So, let's go to memory channels.
Channel mode.
462, 56250. What? WRUT 923. And there's my Roger beep. So that's on the B VFO, so I had to hit the B button. That's transmit A, transmit B, or PTT A and PTT B. Hit the bottom button, Oh, we get a nice bright light. And wow, that is much brighter than a lot of the walkie-talkie flashlights I've seen. You get a flash, off, on, flash, off. Push and hold. Broadcast FM.
Appealing to you, get a weekend away with your spouse, find a location you can go to the show.
Yeah, I'd like a weekend away with my spouse. Paid somewhere else. Okay, so that actually sounded pretty good. Okay. It sent DTMF. So you have to hit the DTMF button. Type in star 35781. I'm not on that, but okay, so you can send DTMF. Channel mode, frequency mode. Nope, doesn't want to transmit on its allowed band in frequency mode. Okay, well, this thing's not a lot of fun, but let's just see what it does. I guess if you could ever program it, which we're going to try, maybe something would happen. Let's change that to GMRS2. So that's the A button. That's the B button. So you got a light for each one. Let's go through the dadburn Roger beeps before somebody has a conniption fit. There they are. That's menu 31. There's the first one. Ah. Roger Beep 2 sounds like an MDC 1200 derivative from Motorola, but it's not quite. It's like a data burst. And off. So you have 1, 2, and off. And off is my preference. So there you go. You've got some hotkeys here. Squelch, power, and scan. I guess if we press and hold it, you can scan frequencies, store and reset them, I reckon. Let's get out of that. So maybe it's menu 2.
Menu.
Yeah. Menu 3. Menu, let's get back out of that. Menu 3, power saves, get back out of that. Menu 1 is squelch, let's get out of that. So what did we have here? Press and hold the 1. Scan frequency, channel 2. Frequency code, store, reset. Maybe it's a frequency scan option. Or maybe a scan list. I bet you can build a scan list there. Interesting. It's about all the buttons. We've got the rubber-covered K-type connector on the side. And looky there, right underneath, the C-type connector for C-type charging if you don't want to do the cradle charging. The battery also has a C-type plug on it. I'm betting, my opinion, I'm betting this is for programming. We're going to find out. Lithium-ion battery pack is 2,500 milliamp hours. Not bad. FCC ID is 2 Alpha 4 Foxtrot Bravo Tango Delta 831 Golf. There it is in all its weird beauty. Battery is pretty thick. Radio is pretty thin. Much lighter without the battery. I like a good feel of a battery in my hand. Looks like the mic goes right onto the radio, not the battery. I really like that feature. Let's charge it up first. We'll be back. Low power, 446, 1.05 at 0.172 watts. Well, let's do high power first. 5.29 watts, 1.02. Going into the dummy load seems to be better. Okay, let's go to 146, 520. High power. 4.06 watts, 1.01 SWR. Let's change this to high power, or I mean to low power. 1.17 watts, 1.01. 225, 3.20 watts. That's going down. 3 watts. Still falling. The longer I transmit, the lower it goes. 2.80, 2.76, 2.75. I don't know if it'll plateau or not, but we're at 2.68, 2.67, 2.65. Looks like it's going to plateau at 2.65, 5 to 6.8, and that's on low power. So let's go to high power on 225, 1.01, 2.8 watts, about the same. The longer I transmit, the further down it goes. Plateauing around 2.6, 2. It's climbing again. Okay. Anyway, there you go. Okay, so at the end of the day, what do I think about the TIDRADIO TD-H3? I can't help but like this little thing. The size is good. It reminds me of the Baofeng. It's very compact. It's got a really strong belt clip. The screen is very aesthetically pleasing. It's easy to see. The DTMF works like a charm. And I've got a PTT light for each VFO. And I got a light and a light. I mean, you can't really go wrong. You got Type-C charging here. I'll get into the programming in another video. I just ran out of time. I had so much going on. But get yours on Amazon today. There'll be a link in the description. The TIDRADIO TD-H3. This is Freddie Mac, your ham radio crusader, saying 73s, wishing all the good signals to be yours, and ham on, y'all.